Astros. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing, what a pitching matchup we have on tap for this one. Good chance we see some big-time strikeout totals.
These guys have high-velocity stuff, and then their secondary stuff is really sharp. So they'll establish the strike zone with the fastball, but then they'll work just outside the strike zone. If you're a hitter, you got to be ready to swing it. They get some early commits, and they'll get some swings and misses.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. On the hill here today, Framber Valdez. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Off the plate.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ripped to short. Sends it to first. And an easy out to start the game.
Batting second, center fielder, HOU Lee.
So up next, HOU Lee enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. Lifted in the air out to left. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. The relay to third, in there safely. Here's Lamont Wade Jr., one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Just misses with that one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
To the right side, Altuve gets it to first, and the first run of the game comes across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Just missed. Two out, space is empty. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and that is the inning. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, and our pitcher in this game, Logan Webb. What do you look for here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. That one ripped right center field. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Mauricio Dubon, 2 for 9 so far in the series. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Webb was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game.
Yeah, not a lot of pitchers racking up complete games nowadays, so that last start of his really stands out for me. When you can eat innings like that, you take a big weight off your bullpen, and that's very valuable.
That's out to center field. Lee makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Squirts away a little bit. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score easily. It's 1-1.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
And now it's Christian Walker. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Swing and a foul out of play. Alvarez over at first with 1 away. Right through there for a strike. the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Tied up here in the early going. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth.
Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. There's the strike.
0-1.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The other way, and it stays fair. Alvarez around second. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Matt Chapman. Valdez back to work. Outside low, ball one. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
2-1. Ball. 3-1.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting sixth.
Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, can't get it, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, I didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Yastrzemski will hit next. Went deep in the ball game last night. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second.
High.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Dubon sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So the Giants leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Right through there for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Stays alive. And a 1-2. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
John Singleton up next for the Astros. That misses off the outside edge. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ramos in position. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Jeremy.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Out to short. Schmidt sends it across to first, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Dyken Park, top half of the third inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
So the batting order turns over. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up. To third, and that's a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Next offering is down low. Just missed.
That's a ball. Too low.
Out to short, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, the center fielder, HOU.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the center fielder, HOU Lee. That one almost got him. Man at first, one away. Here's some fun facts about HOU Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. Step off throw to first. Fitzgerald back on a dive. Wade checks. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one missed. Fitzgerald leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. One left for San Francisco. Still tied, 1-1. Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter now, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And that's in the dirt.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Altuve stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. On the ground, out to short. A dive, he's got it. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. That one at the knees for a strike. On the corner for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the sweeper misses. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next offering is downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that's downstairs. And the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air out to center. Lee on his way in. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that's the inning. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. Back here in Houston, here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. There's the strike.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Cap dances out of the way of that one.
Full count.
It's a leadoff walk,
Take your base.
and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Matt Chapman. He reached out a walk his first time. And that's a fair ball. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Now, just a nice job coming
Now
through in a
batting,
pretty
second
high leverage
baseman,
spot right
Brett
there.
Rising.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, no outs. Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Ramos, the lead runner, out at second. Chapman at first with no outs. Ground ball right side. Dive, and he's got it. The feed for 1. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
Now batting,
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
And up next for the Giants, Casey Schmidt. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First and third, 1 down. That clips the corner.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging on the curveball. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Fly to center his first time. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And there's the strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Houston, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Yordan Alvarez. On the ground at first, and a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next one misses, and 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2.
And there's a ball. And the next pitch is way outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. There's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that misses. 1-1. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pulls that one foul. Alvarez, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 on, 1 out. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That missed by a lot. And a count 1-2. And this is inside. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Touches the bag for 1, and that's 2. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Valdez back to work. Just off the outside edge. Bailey, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the lineup, Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
2-0.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we
Now
see
batting,
the
the
OPS
seventh
jump
hitter,
up.
John
Manager
Lee.
might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now here is HOU Lee. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 out and a runner at second. Inside. 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across the first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
1 ball, 1
Fitzgerald
strike.
stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one way outside. And the count is 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Altuve slings to first. That's the 3rd out. So the Giants leave 1. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. And we're back.
Leading
and now
off
the
for the
DH,
Astros,
John Singleton.
Designated hitter, John Singleton.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Oh, 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Pena batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's the right fielder, Chas McCormick. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Pickoff throw. Pena dives back in safely.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Fought off foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Two outs. Misses
No, that's a
just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One hit, one left. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Top of the 6th
Leading
inning.
off
Now
for
the
the
left
Giants.
fielder,
Left
Elliot
fielder,
Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher coming on, the
Astros.
veteran Taylor Scott.
Number 50.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Matt Chapman. And ball one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Bennett Sousa, the left-hander, up and throwing. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a strikeout for Chappie.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Wisely at the plate now. That's ball one. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it across, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.